Hello everybody, welcome. We are at the beach. We are at Daytona Beach. It is post-holiday season and we are basically settling in for normal Florida weather, Florida life.
We hope.
It's like 86 degrees today or something insane, and we're at the beach. There is literally not a cloud in the sky. We are sitting right outside of an awesome seafood restaurant, which we'll probably grab for lunch. So yeah, this is the life. So if you don't live in Florida, you should come move here. Everybody else is. I mean, literally.
Sell your house.
I mean, the amount of people moving to Florida is absolutely insane. And whatever, let's come on down to Florida. It's awesome here. I mean, there's a lot of awesome other states too, but if you like the sun and the weather, you should come here. So we're hanging out at the beach today. This is definitely the life, I have to say. I love the beach. I love just kind of hanging out at the beach. Trying to get a shot like where the sun's not in my face, but it ain't happening. I do have sunglasses on. I can't pull off sunglasses. It's not for me. I think a lot of people like sunglasses, like that's their look, like they're good with that. It doesn't matter what sunglasses I have on, I look like a toolbox. So I wear them sometimes because I literally just can't see anything, but like it's not for me. I don't pull it off.
Okay, so he's annoying. The whole time I was saying, hand that to me. Because I can't pull off sunglasses, but he can. Every time he puts on any pair of sunglasses, he looks perfect. Every time I put on sunglasses, I look like the sunglasses are trying to eat my face. Tell me it's not true. He's so annoying.
No. I look
just...
dusty in sunglasses. So, anywho, I'm just gonna have to keep them on, folks. I can't see anything. It's like so bright right here. So I'm sitting here and I'm like reflecting on the post-holiday life here. I really enjoyed the holiday season at Disney. I feel like it was, and Universal. I mean, this is the first time, because, we moved here from Cincinnati. We've visited, like, if you don't know anything about our story, since this is your first episode maybe, or 2 or 3, we have been visiting Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, all of that stuff since, I don't know, I was a child.
Well, me since
at least 2 weeks a year, if not a month a year, since I was a child. She's been visiting since our honeymoon. Every 2 weeks, I'd say, for not every 2 weeks, but for about 2 weeks every single time. So we've been long-time visitors of Disney. It's just, we finally moved down here, so all of our kids are finally grown and old. Man, I look bad in sunglasses. I'm just going to have to squint. It's rough. I mean, I look bad no matter what, but at least in the sunglasses, it's even worse. I'm just going to take them off. Just throw those in the garbage. So basically, we've moved down here. All of our kids are grown and old. Our 2 boys moved down here to Florida. Our daughter still lives in Cincinnati, which we hate. She's going to be moving down here as well at some point, and so we'll all be together because we're totally family people. Like we're the type of people that, and no, this doesn't mean anything to anybody else how they raise their kids. We were the parents that like never were separated from our kids.
And
never.
We were fun house. All the people came.
Yeah, we were.
Kids came to our house.
You're right. Yeah, we were always the fun house. It's probably because we didn't let our kids leave the yard.
Our house was a wreck. All the time.
Our house was a wreck, but it's probably because we never let our kids leave the yard.
It's true.
The one time we let our kids leave the yard, our kid came back with a giant, huge, had to go to the hospital because he got hit with a baseball bat in someone else's yard. But yeah, that was it. So we literally just we always wanted our kids around. And so we were always like the fun house, the fun parents to hang out with the kids. We should probably let other people tell us we were the fun parents, but we just feel like we were. We had like the ping pong table and the foosball table and the video games and everything at our house. It was like the place to hang out. And it didn't matter like if our kids' friends were blood related to us or not, they were family. That's just how we always treated it. So we were always with our kids, even when they were little. Like we stopped going to movie theaters because our kids couldn't go. Like we could have gotten babysitters, but we never got babysitters. It just wasn't our.
We took them till we couldn't.
yeah, it just wasn't our thing. I actually loved being around my kids, and so our two boys moved down here to Florida, and I was like, I can't deal with them being away from us, so we moved down here to Florida. We still have a place in Cincinnati, so we kind of travel between the two locations, but we've always been Disney, Universal, SeaWorld. I just love Florida, the whole theme park area. I know a lot of people are like, I hate tourism. I hate tourism traps. I can't stand how crowded it is, how many people. I like being around tons of people. You know why? It's not because I like being hip to hip with people. I actually don't like that. I don't like smushing next to people all the time. But I like the energy that a lot of people put off, and I like that things are open 24 hours a day when there's so many people. So like, it's kind of frustrating when there's so much traffic down here in Florida, and there's like, you have to wait in long lines at Disney and so on and so forth. So you have to take the good with the bad. But the fact that it's open, so the funny thing is, like, during the pandemic, like, we'd be like, I can't even go to McDonald's or anywhere. Like, I can't go because there's so long a lines. Anywhere you go, it was a disaster. But you could always go to Disney and count on it being open late, and you could get food, you could get drinks, you could get entertainment, and Universal, and SeaWorld too. I understand that, like, there's that whole blackfish thing with SeaWorld. There was an issue there.
Which we haven't been
But
back
SeaWorld has done a fantastic. I think people are sleeping on SeaWorld. I think it's time to go back to SeaWorld. I really do. I think we're at the point now where I think SeaWorld has learned its lesson. They're doing a great job of trying to redefine their image. And it's not that they were doing, like, it's just like that was culture back then, and culture has shifted. And I think they've tried to do a better job.
They have.
And they're trying to transform they're transforming themselves more into a theme park instead of like an animal thing. And I feel like people don't understand how much conservation work that SeaWorld does. So I think it's time to give SeaWorld another chance, folks. Don't let off the gas with regards to conservation and all that stuff. Don't let off the gas. But I think it's time to maybe give them another chance. But anyway, wow, I don't know what's happening. I digressed into something else, and so I don't even know where I was. That's how bad it is. I think it's because I'm squinting and I can't see my face. So anyway, so we moved down here to Florida, and we've started doing this Disney thing ever since. We don't do it for the money. There is no money.
So.
We wouldn't do it for the money anyway. We do it because we just love it. Not too crowded at the beach. I mean, it's starting to get a little crowded, but not too bad.
No.
I really like Daytona Beach. We were Clearwater Beach or bust people. But I've really started to fall in love with Daytona Beach. I just love the fact that our car is like right here.
I feel like it's cleaner. Even
Like
though the cars are
it's
all
very
lined
clean.
up,
I mean,
feel like it's
I will
cleaner
say
than
like there's no white sandy beach here except for like right by your car. But it's still like a nice beach. I really enjoy being here. It's easy to walk. It's easy to take your cooler, and there's lots of restaurants you can just walk up to, like this one right here, Crabby Bill's. So I don't know. I love it. When I was young, I liked the cold. I grew up as overweight child, for sure. Like, I was overweight. I was bullied. I was picked on. I got beat up. I never had any girlfriends. Don't ask me how I landed this one, because she's like the most beautiful woman in the world. I think I won her over with my charms.
We met when I was
My hilarious jokey McJokerson jokes.
I've loved him since I was 12.
I think I won her over with my jokey charms, because I definitely did win her over with this mug. So we met, and I don't know. I did the friend zone thing. Have you ever seen that movie Just Friends? I love that movie. First of all, I love Ryan Reynolds. I loved Ryan Reynolds. Wow, we're going on a lot of digressions right now. But anyway, I loved Ryan Reynolds before it was hip to love Ryan Reynolds. I loved him in Van Wilder and all those things, The Proposal, etc. And I know he's become a big star now. Hi, Ryan. Hey, me and Ryan are friends. We talk all the time. He watches all of our videos. It's fine. Ryan, hey, what's up? Hey, Saturday? Don't forget, give me a call. Yeah, we'll talk Saturday. So anyway, I love Ryan Reynolds, but I was like Just Friends. Like, I was like the kid who got like beat up in high school, was picked on. I was super overweight. and she loved me anyway. So I knew this was a keeper.
From the time I was 12, say that.
We met when she was like 12 years old. I had to watch her go through boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend. There was a lot of loser boyfriends that she went after.
There was a lot of loser girlfriends.
Let's not pretend like I had girlfriends. She's pretend. I didn't have girlfriends. I had like nobody. Hi. Oh, there's the cutest dog right here. He just came up and sniffed me. How you doing?
I want to.
What's his name? Is it her or boy?
Her name is Sasha.
Her name?
I just splashed her down.
Look how cute she is.
Everybody talks about how cute my dog is, and I want to meet my dog.
What's your name?
My name's yourself. You like your dog. I'm Andy. I'm Andy.
I'm Candy.
What you
Nice to meet
doing?
So it rhymes.
Hi. She likes the. She sees
She likes
herself.
the camera.
She sees another dog in there. She's like, wait a minute, there's another dog right there. Wow, we just met the most awesome dude. His name was Andy. He had a boxer. We hung out with him for a little while. I feel like we're gonna hang out with him after. Like
Say the name of the dog.
Andy, if you're watching this video, man, send us a message. I told him to, but like, dude, send it, because he's a cool dude. He's ex-military, man. I have so much respect for military. I had medical issues. I was talking to you how about like I got like beat up in school. I was bullied. I literally got, so I was called a big fat jelly donut with no filling by this big dude who used to ride my bus. He would call me a big fat jelly donut with no filling.
By me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was still scarred from that a little bit. And then I went to I switched from that school to another school where all of my friends. So it's gonna be story time. I went to another school. I switched actual schools because I got bullied so much at the one school. I can't. Why am I have these sunglasses on my head again? So I went to another school. I went to St. Bartholomew Catholic School. I wasn't Catholic at the time. And I went there because I played soccer all growing up. I mean, I was the chubby soccer player. I was good at soccer. I just wasn't fast because I was overweight. But I went there because all my friends said, you should come to our school. Because I was friends with everybody on the soccer team. They said, you should come to our school because it's awesome over here. And I was like, screw it. I'll go to that Catholic school. It's where my friends are and I won't be bullied. So the first couple days that I went to that school, St. Bart's, there was this kid here. He was a popular kid at school. And all my friends that went to that school were also popular and they were friends with this dude. And I went to this school and within the first couple of days, they started calling me Chubbles. This dude started calling me Chubbles. And I'm still scarred to this day because of that name that they called me Chubbles. I don't really talk about this part of my life that much. But, yeah, I was called Chubbles. And everybody made fun of me. None of my friends from my soccer team stuck up for me. They were friends with this dude. All the girls made fun of me. They thought it was funny. All of my friends basically just started calling me Chubbles as well. And I ended up leaving that school maybe a couple of months later. So to this day, I'm still disappointed in my quote-unquote friends that I played soccer with that told me to come to their school. And I ended up actually leaving that school and moving back to my old school where I was bullied less. So yeah, a very disturbing childhood, but I'm better for it. I mean, I'm better.
I always thought he was.
She always thought I was cute, even though I was chubby. But like,
I
don't know. I just wish kids weren't so bullying and so negative. But I understand. Your kids. Kids are kids. You know, I can't really say much about it. I told my kids all growing up. I said the kids that nobody else wants to be friends with, the kids that other people are making fun of. I said, you be friends with those kids. I need you to be friends with those kids. And I need you to stick up for those kids because I was bullied my whole life. I used to get off the bus and run. I used to get off of the bus at other bus stops. And the bus drivers would yell at me and say, don't get off this bus stop. You're going to get detention because it's not your bus stop. And I was like, I'm getting off at this bus stop because I don't want to get beat up because the kids at my bus stop would beat me up. And so I would get off at different bus stops and run through people's yards to get to my house so I wouldn't get beat up. So I told my kids, I said, I don't want you better never be those bullies. And to their credit, they never were. My kids grew up and they were the friends with the people that nobody wanted to be friends with. They were friends with the people that people wanted to be friends with too, but they were always the ones that stuck up for the kids that nobody wanted to be friends with. So, wow. I don't know where I went down that trip from memory lane, but anyway, how did I get there? Anyway, we met this really cool dude. Same as Andy. He's cool, ex-military. and he had a really cute boxer. So Sophia, hopefully we'll hang out with him at some other point in our lives. We'll see. We'll see him again, I'm sure, on the beach. But there's the more you know. I have a question. I have a question for you. Why am I wearing these sunglasses? You should, please, somebody tell me never have sunglasses again.
He's so annoying.
I have a question. Are we approachable? Like, anyone who watches our video, do you feel like we're... Wow, I almost ran into this dude riding a bike right there. Do you feel like we're approachable? Or do you feel like we're not approachable? Do I look not approachable? I feel like people tell me I'm not approachable. Like, I always have like a resting jerk face. Do you think? I don't know. But we're like... And I feel like once people start talking to us, they realize how like chill we are. Like, I wish people would come up and talk to us all the time. I thrive, I get lots of energy and I thrive off of other people talking to me and like hanging out with people. I don't know, I just wish people would talk to us. So if you ever see us at the parks and you're like, you feel like we're not, like, come talk to me. Like, I love that stuff.
What's that sound? Everybody look what's going on now.
We are at Crabby Bill's, waiting to get some food. It's lunchtime here at the beach and we're pretty hungry. This is the greatest thing about Daytona Beach, like we're literally parked right at the beach. Now check this out. There's a cool bar here, there's a lady playing the music back there. Pretty cool, little bar, hangout spot, outside patio. We're just kind of hanging here waiting to eat. I mean, this is the life. And it's literally the middle of winter. Middle of winter, and we're hanging out at the beach. Very hot. I'm actually we found some seats in the shade because it's so hot. Hot. It's so hot. Feels good. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look at these hush puppies. Look at this golden honey here with these delicious hush puppies. Yum. This is my kind of hush puppies with like a sweet sauce. She's gonna dump hot sauce all over it. Hot sauce. I'm gonna stick with the honey, but man, it looks so good. All right, so I just said she's gonna dump hot sauce and salt on her hush puppy. I don't think you understand. I need to just show you. Look, that hush puppy is drowned in sauce.
I don't even know if that's enough.
What did you get to drink there?
I got the rum punch. I don't think that's exactly what it's called. It was called like Crabby's something. But basically it's rum punch.
Yeah, it's like a
And
giant
it's in a
bucket
Which
of
you can
rum
get
punch.
a lot at several, basically any restaurant along the coast in Florida. It's like a bucket.
I mean, that thing is humongous.
And it just tastes really good. I like rum and it's like fruity and yeah, that's what I got. I haven't had one in a very long time.
We fell in love with this like rum punch style drink when we were in Jamaica for the first time. We did like a all-inclusive Jamaica stay for our first time ever. Once all the kids were grown, we had never done a vacation just the two of us in 20-something years.
Yeah.
Never done just a vacation. I mean, once our kids were born, we did like our honeymoon, obviously, but like once the kids were born, we did not a single vacation, just the two of us, until like a couple of years ago. We went to Jamaica, all inclusive.
Yeah.
Love Jamaica, by the way, but we fell in love with this like rum punch drink. It's amazing. So anytime we see any sort of like rum bucket, rum punchy type bucket, she usually gets it. Delicious Bloody Mary. I've never had this Bloody Mary here at Crabby's beachside.
And I don't like Bloody Marys because it has tomato.
It's some sort of pepper.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I'm salt, but I don't know about pepper, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I wonder if it's any good. It is good.
You're picky.
It's
so.
pretty spicy. I mean, it's pepper. I like it. It's got some olives in it too. I've been craving a Bloody Mary since we got to the beach. You can't have alcohol on the beach, so we had to wait until like we could actually come up to the bar. But like, I've been wanting I told her on the way here, I was like, why didn't we stop and get me a Bloody Mary before we got here? And so I'm finally getting my Bloody Mary, and it's good. I love it. Once in a while, we'll come to seafood restaurants. and their Bloody Marys will have a bunch of like seafood, like crab and stuff in it.
Ew.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
That's not for me. And this one doesn't, so thank goodness. I'm gonna eat the hush puppy with some delicious honey.
And I'll eat mine with hot sauce.
Look at this.
A lot of hot sauce. I like it that way too.
Oh, now she likes it this way. She sees this delicious.
I do. I like it both ways. I just prefer it with hot sauce.
She sees this delicious honey. People watching the video are like, "How many times are you gonna do that?"
I'm like that. I'm like, please stop.
I love it. I love sweet, like cornbread, sweet hush puppies. Oh, it's so good. But I also like them dipped in cocktail sauce.
Me too.
Cocktail sauce with hush puppies is so good.
I just love hush puppies.
Everything here is good.
So good.
I mean,
I've been wanting a hush puppy since we got here.
we've been here before. We've done a video of this place before. It's so good. I've never got this drink before, though, and I don't think you've even gotten that drink
I've
before
never
here.
gotten any drink.
We've done the hush puppies, though. Da-da-da! My salad showed up, and it looks delicious. Yum.
So I got the grouper basket, and I wasn't sure if they were nuggets. I couldn't remember. I wasn't really paying attention. I just knew I wanted it, but they're like little fillets. That's like a lot of food, and this is only
What's the difference?
$12.99.
What's the difference between that and the thing you normally get?
The thing I normally get is like a really thick. It's thick. It's like this thick.
Yeah, but there's like a
steak
ton on
of
there.
Grouper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like this big, so it's huge. And then I get like 2 sides or whatever with it, but it's expensive. I think it's like $30, $27, $30. I don't know.
$30.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it a rip.
But
Let me
this
see.
is only $12.99, so I'm gonna try the fish. It's really good.
Is it the same? Is it like the same good as like the normal grouper?
I feel like it is. It's just not as thick.
I feel like there's more though. I feel like the grouper thing you normally get is like a giant thing, but this is like a bunch of little ones. But I mean, look at this. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
This is pretty good size, and there's like a bunch of these in there. I feel like you like this better because it's like more breading. It's like more well done than like the big chunky grouper. And the fries look bussin'. Can I touch the fry? Look at this French fry, folks. Look at that.
Yeah.
That thing looks giant. Awesome. There you go. I don't know what happened to that fry.
So yeah.
Yum. Okay, so good. It's like half the price. It's so good. My salad's
really is.
bussin'.
My food's
I mean-
bussin'.
I'm using my words. It's really the kids' words that I've adopted. But yeah, this food's so good. I mean, look at this. I mean, what more could you ask for, right?
Not much.
It's so nice out. It's in the middle of the winter, and we're just hanging out here. I got a little salad. I got a delicious Bloody Mary, some hush puppies,
It's rough.
beach behind
It's
me.
a rough life.
It's rough. Don't get me wrong. We do work for a living. We have like jobs,
And I do have a lot of stressors.
a lot of stress. But like when we find these moments to do
Yeah.
little videos and just kind of like
Yeah.
kick back and enjoy it,
It's true.
it's nice. Find these moments. These are the moments that make things worth. It makes life worth living.
Sell your house in the cold if you don't like it, and move here. We
Yeah.
thought we couldn't. My house was a disaster. It was huge.
Okay. We just so you know, we decided to / fixed up our / packed up, repainted, redid the carpets, patched holes in the walls, patched cracks in the ceiling, patched entire walls, got our entire house ready, sold our house in 30 days.
True story.
We were here in Florida. We came back to Cincinnati, and within 30 days, we did everything needed to fix our house that we hadn't touched in 10 years.
Oh, longer.
At
than
least
that.
10 years. I haven't
15
even
years.
touched it. I haven't even touched up the paint. Sold it for over market value within 30 days and moved down here to Florida. You can do it. You can do it. I know it seems stressful. It seems like it's like not going to happen.
Do it.
You can do it.
Please.
Or move wherever you want. New
Yeah.
York City, California, middle
Wherever
of
you want. Even
Kansas,
if you like cold, Utah.
Colorado, whatever.
I don't know.
Like, just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not stuck.
I hear people all the time that are like, I wish. I'm like, just do it. don't wish. Like, make it happen. If you really want something to happen, just make it happen. So anyway, I'm gonna keep eating now. Woo! Now I feel like I'm gonna absolutely blow
Same.
chunks of Thor. That was so good. Our server Hannah was awesome. My favorite thing about Crabby Bill's is like they're kind of bougie but kind of not bougie. Like our food was $50. That's it.
And we got
Which
two
seems like a
drinks.
lot of money, but we got 2 giant drinks, hush puppies, 2 like meals. I got a salad. She got grouper and fries.
Yeah.
Out the door for $50. And my favorite part about it is that they're so bougie that they spelled appetizer wrong on their receipt. Look what that says right there. Where is it? Grouper fingers appetizer with an I. Instead of APPETIZER, it was APPITIZER. I love Crabby's Oceanside, Crabby Bill's, Crabby's
Yeah.
Beachside, their whole entire outfit. Salty's Crab over at in Clearwater, they've got
Yeah.
Salties. They have different brands or whatever. They're all part. I just think they're awesome. Their food is so good, and I'm all about like getting a giant plate of like fish and fries and stuff like that for like reasonably priced.
Yeah.
That's these places. So anyhow, I just thought it was hilarious that I saw appetizers, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's
Not how you spell
not how
appetizer.
you spell appetizer.
fine. We don't care.
And it was like on the receipt. It's not like our waitress didn't put that in. That had nothing to do with anybody that works here. It's just like their system spelled appetizer wrong.
We had a great day at Daytona. It was perfect as always. It's always consistent. Perfect place to park, eat, set up our chairs. You don't have to walk very far if you don't want to. You don't have to walk at all if you don't want to. Yeah, and it's just great. The bathrooms are just a short walk down the beach. You can put it in your Google Maps if you want to, the bathrooms on the beach, and if you want, you can park right next to the restrooms if you would prefer that. It does show you where they're at. But we parked semi-close to that and right next to where we eat. So yeah, it was a great day as always.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I like the fact that there's all the food trucks here. There's food restaurants. It's a cute beach. You can see the tide's starting to come in now. The water's getting a little bit closer to where we parked. I personally think that Daytona Beach is one of the best beaches that's closest to Disney.
Yeah.
There's Clearwater Beach. There's Daytona Beach. I think Daytona Beach is, I don't know, they both have their pros and cons. Daytona Beach is closer.
Yeah, and
It's
there's
an
less
hour
traffic.
versus 2 hours. Less traffic, definitely less traffic on the way
Yeah.
here and the way back.
Yeah.
Clearwater Beach has a little bit better sand, but overall, I mean, they're both each check the. I usually check the temperature, the weather for both, and then just choose
Yeah.
one. So thanks for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. I had lots of fun at the beach. We just had sort of a relaxation day, and we're gonna head back to Disney now. Thanks for joining us. Until tomorrow, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye bye, everybody.